I'll never find out if it sounds good or not. But I do want to find out. I don't know what that's for, but I have it open.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need with full business functionality and a design tailored just for you. Customize every element of your website.
Hey everyone, I get a lot of questions on.
I don't know what the deal is in going live with somebody else's shit, but we still got to figure that out, I guess. Michelle. Snoopy. What? I got to figure out what to do. Uh huh. It took me forever to be able to go live because I couldn't get past the 700 fucking mark points. The 700 followers. Because I was supposed to be like 3,000 or something at first. I don't remember. I really don't remember what it was. Sergio Mejians, whatever that name is. Sid.
In this video, we'll
In that video, they will teach us. What I like watching? I like watching cops. Who likes watching cops? I really enjoy cops. I like how people get arrested because I hate criminals. Carlos Supuncicage campaign. How do you even use any of this shit on it? I guess I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But yesterday, I was trying to learn about the Solomon ring. Yeah, here it is. I gave her an explanation of more or less what it was in Spanish yesterday. But King Solomon remains one of the most iconic figures of wisdom and power in the Bible. Not interested. Often depicted with royal rings in his hands, this ring has become a symbolic representation of Solomon's status and authority as king. If you're short on time, quick answer to your question, though Though not directly mentioned in the Bible, King Solomon's reign has traditionally come to present his supernatural wisdom. And what? I really want to do gaming, but I don't know how. It's one of the things that I still have to figure out how to do it. I guess one day we'll figure it out, and when we do, Angelica Mexica, hello. Solomon as king of Israel in the Bible, King Solomon is known for his remarkable reign as the third king of Israel. Israel, where is that? No one knows. It's the promised land. Only problem is they never told anybody where it was. He succeeded his father, King David, and played a crucial role in shaping the history of and identity of Israelite nation. It says this guy's fault. Solomon's reign in regard as a golden age in the history of Israel characterized history of Israel from where? 1948? Maybe. Solomon's reign regarded as a golden age in the history of Israel is characterized by unity, prosperity, and wisdom. I don't know much about history, but I don't know, maybe this is talking about 1948, but then again, what the fuck do I know? United Kingdom under Solomon rule. During Solomon's reign, the kingdom of Israel reached its peak and terminal territorial expanding of political influence under his leadership, and once divided tribes of Israel were united into a powerful and cohesive nation. The unity allowed for establishments and centralized government with Jerusalem as capitals, marking a significant milestone in Israel's history. The kingdom under Solomon's rule is also experienced a period of relative peace and stability. This enabled the Israelites. Squeeze me. Anyways, the United Kingdom under Solomon rule also experienced a period of relative peace and stability. This enabled the Israelites to prosper and thrive economically as they always do. Um, the wealth and prosperity of kingdoms grew exponentially, attracting traders and visitors from far and wide. Do we have to read all this shit? Yeah, we probably do. Anyways, I don't even know where I was. Good attraction, trade. Oh, yeah. Wealth and power of Solomon reign. Solomon reign was characterized by unparalleled wealth and power. The Bible describes him as a ruler who possessed vast amounts of gold, silver, and precious stones. His opulent lifestyle and grand building projects, including the construction of the first temple in Jerusalem. Wonder where that's at. Um, Furthermore, Solomon's wisdom and diplomatic skills allowed him to establish a strong alliance and trade relationship with other nations, and queens of Sheba, owned by her own wealth, wisdoms, visited Solomon, witnessed the splendor of the kingdom, witnessed the splendor of his kingdom. The, the encounter between Solomon and the queen of whatever it says. The encounter between Solomon and the Queen of Sheba is a testament to the global recognition and admiration of his reign. Solomon, as wise judge, one of the well-known stories about King Solomon is his display of wisdom and justice as a judge. The Bible recounts the famous story of two women who claimed to be the mother of the same child, Solomon. And his wisdom suggests cutting the child in half to resolve the dispute. Greatest idea ever. Greatest idea ever can you have when they want to split is it ownership of a child? It's not ownership. What's the word I'm looking for? the parental rights. If you want to split the parental right, if you want to split the parental rights of a child, you split the child in half. It's the only way to do it, according to. Say hi to Angelo Hernandez. Hello. Anyways, the real mother, out of love and care, begged Solomon to spare the child's life, revealing his true identity. The story has become synonymous with Solomon's revealing wisdom and ability to discern the truth. Solomon's reputation as a wise judge extended beyond his own wisdoms. People from near and far sought his counsels and wisdoms, making him a respected figure throughout the ancient world. His wisdom is epitomized in the book of Proverbs, which contains his teaching on various aspects of life, offering valuable insight and guidance for generations to come. Well, that's that, but that's not what I was trying to look for. What I was trying to look for is something about the ring, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. I think it's Ring of Power or some shit like that. I was talking about it yesterday. I have very short term memory. I cannot remember, and that's why I'm reading it again. So I can try to remember what the hell I was talking about, but it's not working. This is something different that I'm reading now. But it's interesting nonetheless. It says biblical signs of royal authority, throne and crown. In the Bible, the throne and crown are often associated with royal authority. Kings and queens sit upon their thrones, symbolize their power and dominion over their kingdom. The crown, adorned with precious jewels, signifies their status as rulers. King Solomon, known for his wisdom, was no exception according to the scriptures. Solomon's throne was made of ivory and overlaid with pure gold, obviously showcasing his wealth and magnificence. His crown was also made of gold. What else? Set with precious stones, of course, further emphasizing his authority, whatever that means. Whoops. Royal seal. But that's not what I was reading. What I wanted to read was let me see. Maybe if I can go to my history, right? Yeah, this is the same shit I was looking for. Solomon Ring. It is. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for the same. See, I don't have such a short memory span, right? This is what I wanted to read again. The Wikipedia is what I wanted to read because I kind of started reading it yesterday, but the history of well, I reread that Solomon, the Ring of Solomon, Seal of Solomon. You know who would give us a better answer? And we haven't even thought about it. Let's see what Chat GDP has to say. Let's ask, can you tell me who, if I spell it correctly, can you tell me who King was? All right, so in a nutshell, so we will learn about King Solomon, right? We will learn about his early life and accessions, reign and achievements, and personal life, and his downfall, legacy, and yeah, we'll go from there. But then we'll ask about the ring. What is it known about the Ring of Solomon, if I can spell it correctly. Well, first we'll get into this after. So, what I asked ChatGDP was, can you tell us who King Solomon was? King Solomon, a prominent figure in the Bible, is renowned by his wisdom, wealth, and building projects, particularly the first temple in Jerusalem. We already established that. Here are the key aspects of his life and reign. Early life and accession. Percentage Solomon was the son of King David and Bathsheba. Now I got a bug in here. God damn it. I can't even tell what type of bug that is. Why is there a bug in here? Anyways. Early life and accessions. Percentage Solomon was the son of King David and Bathsheba. Succession. Solomon became the king of Israel after David, securing the throne despite initial contentions with his brother Adonijah. However you say those people's names. I can't even read those people's names, dude. Totally. Reign and achievement. Let's see what his reign and achievements were. Wisdom. Solomon is famously known for his wisdom, a gift from God. Obviously, the Bible, if I could get this shit up, the Bible recounts various instances such as the judgment of two women claiming to be the mother of the same baby, where Solomon's led to a fair insight resolution, which was cutting the baby in half. Perfect solution. Wealth and trade. His reign is marked by prosperity and extensive trade. Solomon's court was known for his opulence and established trade relations with neighboring kingdoms, notably with Hiram. I hope I said that correctly so people can be like, oh, wow, you know how to pronounce words. The king of the Tyre. Building projects. Solomon's most notable architectural achievement is the construction of the first temple in Jerusalem, which became the central place of worshiping for the Israelites. Writing. Solomon is traditionally credited with authoring several biblical books, including Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and the Song of Solomon, although his direct authorship is debated among scholars. His personal life. Of course, we got to know about his personal life. We got to know how much of a piece of shit he was. Rolando. People have come and go. Good. Keep coming and going. Just hit the share. Anyways, if you want to learn about King Solomon, here we are. Division of the kingdom. Downfall. Idolatry. Is it idolatry or idolatry? Probably idolatry. Later in life, Solomon's foreign wife turned his heart towards other gods, leading him to build altars for their deities, which enraged God. Of course, how are you going to praise another god, right? It says, you shall not praise another god above the God. That's what it says. Don't forget it. Oh. It was a shooting. Ooh. Well, before I started this, there was a lot of fireworks sounding off outside, and I thought it was just fireworks, but apparently it wasn't. Whoops. You guys, help me out, get out of the ghetto. Anyways, division of king deities anger God, of course. Yeah, that's right. Division of the kingdom. Due to his apostasy, God decreed that the kingdom would be divided after Solomon's death. This led to the split into the northern kingdom, Israel, and the southern kingdom of Judah during the reign of his son Rehoboam. Is that why they're fighting today? Is that why? Because of an old text? Can we get it? Can we get our shit together, people? We should get our shit together. Legacy. Biblical and historical impacts, Solomon's wisdoms and reign left lasting impact on Jewish, Christian, Islamic traditions. He is often seen as a model of wisdom and cautionary tales of the consequence of turning away from God. Culture influences. The story of Solomon has permeated various cultures and literature symbolizing wisdom. I fucking lost my. Where the fuck was I? Jesus. Symbolizing wisdom and complexities to human nature and governance. In summary, King Solomon was multifaceted figure whose legacies encompass wisdom's grandeur and the cautionary consequences of personal and spiritual falling. Falling. But okay, we know who Solomon was. I already knew the king. It was some asshole that got put in on there. He didn't earn it. He didn't buy it. He didn't win it. He didn't do any of that. He was just an asshole that got a spot handed to him. But what I wanted to know was about the ring. What is known about the Ring of Solomon? The Ring of Solomon, often referred as the Solomon Seal, is a legendary artifact that is steeped in various mythologies, religions, traditions, and folklore. Here is an overview of what is known and believed about the ring. And before we go, is it real? If anybody's gonna know if it's real, it's ChatGDP. I'm just saying. If anybody's gonna know, it's gonna be ChatGDP. All right. Description and powers. Symbolisms. The ring is typically depicted as bearing the Star of David, the six-pointed stars, also known as the hexagram, although some prescriptions feature different symbols, such as a pentagram. You just say that? Okay. Powers. The ring is said to have granted Solomon the ability to command demons and jinns, supernatural beings in Islamic traditions, of course, control animals and speak with them, is also supposed to endow him with immense wisdom and knowledge. Well, that's the ring we need. Origins and legends, biblical and Jewish traditions. In Jewish legend, the ring was given to Solomon by God. It played a crucial role in building the first temple by helping Solomon control and command supernatural entity to perform the labor. Of course, Islamic traditions. In Islamic lore, the ring is known as the Seal of Solomon. Wah, 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 whatever says that. Is that offensive? I don't think so. It was known as a magical ring that allowed Solomon to communicate with animals and jinns. Of course, why only animals? The Quran recounts stories of Solomon's interactions with these beings, although it does not explicitly mention the ring. Of course. Why would it mention the ring in the book? I don't know why would it. I lost him. Where am I? Okay, there was. Medieval and Renaissance. Fuck. Medieval and Renaissance lore. During the Middle Ages, and in the Renaissance, the ring was a popular subject in magical and alchemical texts. It was often cited as grimoires and mythical literature as a powerful talisman. Influence and cultural reference. Magic and alchemy. The symbol of Solomon's seal has been adopted by various magical and alchemical traditions. It is often used as a protective emblem and in a ritual invoking supernatural aid. Literature and pop culture. The ring appears in various literature works, often as a symbol of power and wisdom. It has been featured in stories and legends across different cultures, symbolizing Solomon's and a parallel control over the natural and supernatural worlds. The world. Johnny Chang. What's up, Johnny? Say hi to Johnny. Modern interpretation, symbolism and esotericism. Esotericism. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. In modern esotericism. Esoteric. Oh, that's that word. Esoteric. In modern esoteric tradition, Solomon's seals is frequently used as a symbol of harmony and balance. It represents the union of opposites, such as spiritual and material worlds. Fiction and media. The ring continues to appear in contemporary fiction, including novels, movies, television shows, and where it is often played as a powerful magical artifact. Historical and archaeological evidence. There is no historical or archaeological evidence confirming the existence of Solomon's ring as described in these legends. The stories surrounding the ring are largely considered to be mythical and symbolic rather than factual. In summary, the Ring of Solomon is a legendary artifact associated with the biblical King Solomon's, symbolizing his wisdom and supernatural abilities. It holds a significant place in Jewish, Islamic, and Western esoteric traditions, despite the lack of historical evidence for its existence. Of course, you just have to believe it to be true. It's only true if you believe it, because it's a religious thing. But what I've heard lately is that it doesn't matter if you believe it or not. It's just that the facts of the matter is that that's what's happening there. But I don't know. I would like proofs. Or you know what? This is what I always say. If it's true, whether it's true or not, do I have to go to work tomorrow? And if it looks like I have to go to work tomorrow, well, I don't know what to say. I guess we have to go to work tomorrow. But what I asked ChatGPT was, is it real? Is it a real thing? See what Chat did. The existence of the ring is widely regarded as a myth or a legend rather than historical facts. Here are several points to consider. A lack of historical evidence, archaeological evidence. There's no archaeological or physical evidence that supposes the existence of the Ring of Solomon. No such ring has been found or documented in a way that can be verified by historians or archaeologists. But here's the thing I have with that. If it's a ring that the king wears, why would it be documented? Is there any documentation of any other jewelry that those powers that be wore? Probably not. So there it is. Historical records. Ancient texts and records from the time of King Solomon do not mention the ring in a historical context. The stories about the ring appear later in the later traditions and texts, often with a mythological, symbolic nature. Mythological or symbolic nature. Like, see, this is what I think it's more like symbolism, like it represents something else. Mythological and symbolic nature. Jewish traditions, the ring is primarily mentioned by Jewish folklore and midrashic literature. Midrashic literature. These texts are often interpretive and interpretive. Okay. These texts are often interpretive and allegorical. Interpretive and allegorical rather than historical accounts. Islamic tradition and Islamic lore. The ring is reference to various stories in Solomon's and his interactions with jinns. These stories are part of religious and cultural traditions meant to convey moral and spiritual lessons. Medieval Renaissance texts. The ring appears in many magical, and alchemical writings from the medieval period, where it's often described as a powerful talisman. These texts are not considered historical evidence, but rather reflections of the mystical beliefs of the time. Cultural and symbolic significance. Symbols of wisdom and power. The Ring of Solomon serves as a powerful symbol of wisdom, divine. Uh, whatever. Okay. The Ring of Solomon serves as a powerful symbol of wisdom, divine favor, and control over the supernatural. Its enduring presence of various cultures and traditions highlights its significance as a mythical artifact. Symbols of esotericism. In esoteric tradition, the ring is often depicted with the Star of David or pentagram, symbolizes the balance, protection, and the union of opposites. This usage is more about the symbolic power of imagery than the belief of actual historical object. If I was the CIA, that's what I would want to say too. Conclusion. The Ring of Solomon is not considered to be a real historical artifact. It's not a real historical artifact. Its stories described are part of the rich tapestry of myth, legends, and religious traditions that must evolve over centuries. While it holds significance, cultural, and symbolic meaning, there is not concrete evidence that to suggest that it ever existed in reality. Okay, can you tell me one secret from the Vatican? I've never asked this question. Now, if I go to jail after this question, man, I'm going to regret asking this question. We will conclude with this one. This is the last one, all right? Can you tell me one secret from the Vatican? This is straight from the chat. From the chat GPD or GDP, whatever the fuck its name is. I don't know. I forget. All right. The Vatican is renowned for its secrecy and many mysteries surround its inner workings. One intriguing and lesser known secret involves the Vatican Apostolic Archives, formerly known as the Vatican's Secret Archives. Ooh, I like that. I like that very much. The Vatican Apostolic Archives overview. Let's see. I'm fucking with this. All right. The Vatican Apostolic Archives contains a vast collection of historical documents that dates back over a millennium. These documents are crucial for understanding the history of the Catholic Church and its influence on global events. Notable content: correspondence and papal documents. The archives house correspondence between various popes and world leaders, including letters from Michelangelo, King Henry III, and even Abraham Lincoln. That would be interesting to know what those fucking letters say. You know what? That's our next question for fucking Chat GDP. That'll be for tomorrow, though, not today, because we have to keep going today. Let's see. Trial records. Records of significance. Records of significant. Shit, I lost my track. Records of significant events such as the trials of the Knights Templars. We have to get into that too. Shit. The excommunication of Martin Luther. Martin Luther was excommunicated. Wow. And Galileo Galilei's heresy trial. Historical treaties, important treaties and agreements such as treaties and Tordesillas, which divided the New World between Spain and Portugal. Access and secrecy. restrained access for many years. Access to the archives was extremely limited. Only selected scholars with specific research purpose could access certain parts of the archives. Historical secrecy, the term secret in the original name Vatican Secret Archives, Latin Archivum Secretum, Archivum Secretum. Am I invoking something by using that language? I probably am. I should just shut the fuck up. Anyways, I'm reading. Secretum Vaticanum. It's all Secret Archivum Secretum Vaticanum. Derives from the Latin word secretum, meaning private. It refers to personal private archives of the Pope. Fuck that guy. All those people are pieces of shit. Recent developments: increased transparency in 2019. Pope Francis ordered the opening of the archives. Don't fuck that guy, because that guy fucking is letting us see what the fuck's going on in there. The opening of the archives covering the papacy of Pius 12, is that it? From 1939 to 1950. That was during World War II, if you must know. That motherfucker let all that happen. Just so you guys understand how much love they give the people, right? Just so you understand. Anyways, where was I? That's what I just said. A controversial period due to the Pope's actions during World War II. The move was often seen as a step towards greater transparency. But he didn't make it happen, did he? The baddest, the greatest, the most amazing fuckers ever had to come into the picture for them to fucking stop fucking around, and nobody depended on the Vatican. America had to come blow every shit up for people to fucking stop fucking around. And it looks like that's what's going to happen again. Anyways, where was I? Renaming. In 2019, Pope Francis also changed the name from the Vatican Secret Archives to the Vatican Apostolic Archives to reduce the aura of mystery and highlights in its importance as an academic resource. Hey, look over here. Don't look over here, because I'm showing you this over here. That's exactly what the Vatican did right there. Secret documents, VatiLeaks scandal. One particular scandal, the secret, involves the VatiLeaks incidents where confidential documents were leaked to the public. Incidents in 2012, Paolo Gabriele, the Pope's butler, leaked the documents that exposed corruption and power struggles within the Vatican. Of course, all those fucking people that, oh, God here, God there, let me suck your God, right? All those people are fucking fighting to have the power of the Vatican. Of course, why would they not? Anyways, revelations. The leaked documents could detail mismanagement of internal conflicts leading to significant embarrassment for the Vatican. Touching kids. I already read that. I'm not going to read that again, because it's embarrassing enough for the fucking Vatican. I don't even want to fucking repeat myself. Aftermath. Gabriel was arrested and convicted, later receiving pardon from Pope Benedict, whatever number that is, XVI. Fucking Romans here. What the fuck? The incidents highlighted the secretive nature of the Vatican's operations and the potential for internal conflict. Conclusion. The Vatican Apostolic Archives represent a treasure trove of historical documents that reveal much more of the church history and interaction with the world. While many secrets remain guarded, efforts towards increased transparencies have begun to shed light on some of the mysteries contained with these ancient walls. And we learned something new today. Wow. I guess there's no more secret documents. Wink, wink, right? Anyways, this was fun. Learning something new. Goodbye.